Let's see what's going on here. It looks like PodTrack is moving up and down. Looks like Streamlabs is moving side to side. I can't tell who's here. And just bear with me on the graphics on this shit, okay? We had a lot of complications. There's a lot of ins and outs and wherefores and what have you. We're kind of taking care of some shit and getting it figured out. Gen X Mom, are we 5x5 with anybody? Can anybody got thumbs up from across the studio? Can we hear your lovely voice?
Good evening, everyone.
I would just like to make sure they can hear you as well as me. Want to make sure that you're part of it as well as me.
Well,
I'm doing my part here as a trained broadcast professional. It's a little bit out 3 minutes after 6 o'clock Los Angeles time. We're broadcasting from the Loop Studios in Minden, Nevada. I'm sure you all know where the Loop Studios in Minden, Nevada are.
We were at the Foxhole this morning.
Yeah.
We were in the Loop. We've been studio hopping.
Oh, we've been...
That's what I call it.
It's like, is this the old person's version of clubbing?
Oh, is that what it's called? Yeah, I
studio
guess so.
hopping, we're clubbing. Instead of clubbing, we're going from studio to studio, place to place. We'll get to that in a minute. I am in 3 places at once. Can you believe that? Just like God. I am God, the Holy Spirit, and Jesus Christ. All in one, I'm in 3 places at once.
Well, good for you.
I'm good things going on for good things come to those who wait. Where am I? I am in Facebook Blue. Anybody in Facebook Blue? Let me see who's checking in on Facebook Blue. You know, I'm kind of cheating on you in Facebook Blue.
Oh, really?
I'm hanging out with Shiloh Ferguson.
Yes, you are.
Her and we're hanging out in Facebook Blue. We didn't invite anybody else. Now, there's people coming in here. Johnny O looks like he's checking in. James James Cote. I don't know. He raised 2 glasses of beer to me, so he's my friend. Shiloh Ferguson checking in. She is our lovely, talented, gifted moderator over on the Facebook pages. Nick Fisher says, glad to see you, sir. Dale Wine. Dale Wine is like a blue chip stock. He's staple. He performs at a certain rate. He checks in on all the Facebook pages there are. I notice his name popping in all over the place. Got to give a little shout out to Dale One, one of our favorite cats over there. Gene Coon to Dale One. All right, who am I missing over there? I missed another name in there, and I can't. Nick Fisher. I said his name.
We need to give a shout out to all our moderators. We have Danny H over on YouTube.
Don't care.
I'm helping him over on YouTube.
Don't care.
We got Bob McKinley checking in, Aaron Fogg checking in, Spot and Stock You, Deb Ninehouse,
don't care.
Becca Rowland.
None of them are Shiloh Ferguson. Shy is with me.
Krista Rose.
None of them are Shy.
Sherman Davis. They're all in YouTube.
You're yeah, but you just missed. I popped in over. You know where I'm looking right now? TikTok. I haven't actually been inside of TikTok in years.
And you know who our moderator is over there?
Mary Mathis over there. She's a moderator. Got a little gray or something hard next to her. And who's in here? Hardfoot Sam with the big X. Sam says he's got a little number 3 next to him. I have to learn what this shit is. Dad of Boys is checking in on TikTok. There's some names in there. I'm seeing some things go through there. I see where they joined, like Chad joined, and Chris Mockus joined, Brian Osborne, Tommy Hamilton, Tricks for Us All. Jesus Christ, I could sit here and just mambo jumbo Bobo Jared. Well, you could read the names all day long on TikTok, just blowing through there, checking stuff out.
Over on Rumble, we have Dragon Slayer Jade as our moderator over there. You said Facebook.
I did.
We've got that over there. Who else is over there? And you said Mary Mathis. I think we covered everybody.
Yeah, but what we didn't do is start the show.
Well, that's your problem.
That is my goddamn problem. Listen, everybody needs to raise a glass. You got to kick this pig to get started. There's a couple rules around here. Tonight is a neighborhood show, but it's in the form of Bottom of the Glass Nation. What is Bottom of the Glass Nation? Glad you asked, because Bottom of the Glass Nation refers to how many times you guys been to a bar? You've been to a barbecue. You've been to a party, and everything's going along smoothly until one motherfucker gets to his 12th beer or his 14th cocktail, shot glass, whatever you want to call it. And he gets to the bottom of that glass, the alcohol is gone, and out comes his opinions. You guys all have been in a bar scene where some guy's talking, and you're just waiting. When he gets to the bottom of the glass, the truth comes out. So, what goes on here at the Bottom of the Glass Nation? The truth is at the bottom of the glass. I can't drink right now. The medication I'm on, if I drank right now, this would be the last drink we had together. So, Dr. McDreamy has me on no. I can't even have O'Doul's beer. But you guys can drink and believe all the lies I'm about to tell you. That picture right there that I'm looking at right above me, pong. On some of the screens, it's above me. On some of the screens, it's right over here. It's this way. Pong, pong, pong. That is the Sun Valley Fox's home. That is the Foxhole Studios. That is the sun setting over the mountains around South Lake Tahoe. That is the $1.2 million view. You guys, and he's looking through a half-filled glass of Pendleton, one of his favorite drinks. Turned me on to it, one of mine too. You guys need to raise a glass and drink. I'm going to raise a glass in my mind until I can get off my doctor's prescriptions here. And we're going to kick this pig, but you got to drink. If you don't drink or you don't smoke, don't stoke, don't choke, then what happens is you don't believe the lies I'm telling you. And haven't had an original thought in my head since 1973. Let's be clear about that. Good. Glad you're coming along. So what you do is it's time to put the cat out, let the dog in, dim the lights, pull the drapes, settle back into your favorite chair with 2 adult beverages in hand. Why? You need to drink. I've explained that part. But also, cats don't seem to like the program so well. Dogs seem to love it. Put the cat out, let the dog in, and let the show begin. Let's go over to the side-by-side and see if we got this one figured out. Oh, look at there she is. Looks like we're both in an alley behind a 7-Eleven. Is what
That's where we're at, huh?
Well,
I don't think they've ever had blue walls, though.
Well, I don't know. How many 7-Elevens have you been behind at midnight?
Well, that's true.
Okay.
That I remember.
On the TikTok version, on the vertical versions, I'm in a peaceful neighborhood. You're the one in the alley behind the 7-Eleven.
Okay.
I'm looking much more peaceful and debonair. All right. Do you have anything between the sheets we need to talk about?
Dude, Tori Randolph is a member for 31 months tonight on YouTube. Congratulations, Tori.
Way to go, Tori.
TikTok is checking in. Sam is saying hi, Gen X mom and Gen X dad. So hello, Sam. Glad you're joining us tonight. TikTok dad of the boys. Wow, he's out firing one question for you.
What's he got?
How about your boy Kershaw retiring?
Yeah, part of me thought he should have retired a few years ago. Sometimes, you guys remember when they moved him to relief pitching and tried some stuff like that? And I don't want to say he was embarrassing himself, but you get into those, just like Aaron Rodgers, where you want to be around Brett Favre, you bounce from team to team, and it's just like, dude, fucking retire. However, with Clayton, man, did he buckle down the last 2 or 3 years, and there was a 2 or 3 year stretch you're thinking, okay, this is just embarrassing. But Clayton really came through in the clutch, did he not? He did the work, he put in the time, he brought himself back up to game speed, and he delivered some strikeouts, man. He delivered some knockout punches, and I think they won their last game. The last scheduled, boy, they do this delicately. Clayton Kershaw is placing his last game in the major leagues at home. During the regular season. Okay.
Night.
Yeah. On west of the Mississippi. Yeah, we got it. So he could still be in a playoff game at home. So I'm happy with the way he went out.
But you know what else was good
nice
for the team was that he was a mentor.
Yeah.
They kept him on, even if he wasn't pitching, he was a mentor to the younger guys that were there. And that's pretty awesome.
I don't think that managers of ball clubs get enough credit for the locker room. Managing the locker room and having a mentor like Clayton in there with the young guys and keeping the locker room in order. There's a big thing to be said about that. I think all around he's a cool cat. I only have a couple drawbacks that I would change about him personally, but I'm sure Clayton feels the same way about me. So we're even. I would drink right now, but I'm not allowed to. All Thanks, right. Dr. McDreamy.
Loud One is dropping in on YouTube, $5. Who the fark tried to hide the damn keys? Get on the bus. Need a drink.
You know what? We got to get the bus picture back. Remember how we had the bus picture so we could explain at the beginning of the show what we were doing?
Yes.
And Loud One's doing his part. He's the bus driver. He steers that bus with vice grips. If I take the wheel, he steers with 2 vice grips.
He finds a way.
He does.
Somehow.
But we need to bring that back.
So TikTok is checking in again.
Yeah.
Mom Bojo is checking in from Snow Road. That might be Bakersfield, possibly. I don't know.
Hardfoot is checking in from TikTok. My guy, how goes it? Boy, Sam over there, number 3. He's just all about Gen X mom, Gen X mom, Gen X mom, Gen X mom. Hey, Sam, hitting on my girl right in front of me. Pretty bold, my guy.
Werewolf 2004 is checking in on YouTube. Member for 31 months says, it's been a while since I hung out on top of the bus.
Well, you better hang on because the loud one hits third gear by the end of the driveway. So you're in for a bumpy ride. Rascal Dean over on TikTok crashing this one. Rascal Dean, who else is in here? The Texas Outlaw. I'm reading some stuff from TikTok. I'm bouncing. I am in TikTok and Facebook Blue tonight.
There you go.
Mary Mathis over there running the show. Texas Outlaw. That's whiskey season. There we go. Some stuff in there. Doom, doom, doom. Boy, there's familiar names that have come back on TikTok from years gone by.
Nice. Beautiful Krista Rose has a question for you.
I will answer anything, Chris. I love Krista Rose.
So.
I've met her in person several times, and if I could steal her away and sit with her for an hour, I'd do it. So what do you got?
She is celebrating 3.5 years and counting.
Wow.
Any ideas of what you're going to have for the year number 4 of dedicated memberships?
Oh,
You better get on
I don't
that.
know, but I know that after the show today and tomorrow, we're making some changes. All of you who have been patiently waiting for the studio camera to come back, it's coming back before the next show. It's going to be back before the next big show. So you guys are looking for some stuff like that. It's going to be here any minute. That's one big thing. We have some ideas, and I'm going to touch on some of these. Can I go ahead and start the program now? Am I allowed to do that?
Of course you can.
Permission granted. We're going to the drag and drop section of the program. For those of you that don't know, a lot of times back in the old days, using Streamlabs, we would drag a picture in, drop it in frame. I'd have to resize it, reschedule it, beg for its forgiveness, and put it to where you guys could see it. And sometimes that still happens, so we affectionately call this the drag and drop section of the program. However, being the gifted and talented trained broadcast professional that I am, a lot of these have been preset. So let's go to the heart of the matter. Boy, did things get fucked up on Friday when we tried to do a garage show.
It was a little difficult.
We went to the Foxhole Studios in Minden, Nevada. We set up, with the help of the Sun Valley Fox, we had set up a really good garage show. It buffered, it lagged, it fucked up. We tried everything. We ran speed tests. It wasn't the studio. Studio had excellent up and download speeds. The computer was running smoothly and flawlessly. It had to be something inside Streamlabs. And here comes everybody bitching. Well, you shouldn't be fucking using Streamlabs. Go to OBS. Fuck you. That's hard for me. I'm having trouble with that. I'm learning it, but it's not identical to Streamlabs. Anybody who says it's identical, well, they're lying or stupid. It's really close, but I'm having trouble with it. Anyway, we had to pull the plug. We tried a couple times. Everybody had input on what to do, and even my lovely, talented, gifted wife was saying, did you turn it off?
And it wasn't the Mac.
Did you turn it off and turn it back on again? Did you try unplugging it? No, motherfuckers. I never thought of actually restarting anything.
But they're asking if it was the Mac.
It's
we didn't
not
have
the Mac.
We didn't have it
It wasn't
over
the
there.
Mac. It was the CDL. It was the Christina Dvorak laptop. I said it right the third time. It was the CDL. It was smoking. You see? You've got me all tongue-tied now.
All Twitter-pated? Are you Twitter-pated?
I'm a little Twitter-pated at the moment. All right. So it was just a mess. We finally had to shut it down. And
we woke our asses up early.
No, we didn't. Sun Valley Fox woke our asses up early.
Well,
How do I know?
Woke you up.
I've even got a picture. So we left everything there. The Sun Valley Fox said, leave it in studio. And my wife says, let's show up at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning and we'll give it a good old college try again. I was in pretty much agreement with that till I had to wake up and get my shit together. Oh, fuck, what did I agree to? I got this picture at the crack of dawn. This picture comes across my phone. The whole studio was set up again. Okay, here we go. Sun Valley Foxes. I got my chores done. I took the trash out. I've had breakfast, had a shower, shave, and the dog's been taken for the walk. And the sun's coming up over the mountains. Let's go.
Where are you?
Jesus criminy. So that's a real picture the Sun Valley Fox sent my phone at, oh, God, early in the morning, like 0700.
That was a great setup, by the way.
It was Sun Valley Fox. Primo
Shout
setup.
out to my brother.
Foxhole Studios. So then this is a little bit the same idea, but then this is Gen X mom. She got everything plugged in and going. She got her laptop up and we're getting ready. You can see the setup out there and we pulled up our truck and dropped things off behind. Just to give you an idea on what was going on at the Foxhole, getting things going in the morning. And then this was actually part of the broadcast for the garage show. But this was a lot of what behind the scenes looked like. This is as we were getting set up for the show. And I got to tell you, I really wish the garage show had worked on Friday because this would have been a great show to hit at the peak audience time. So we did it in the morning, kind of a midday for, ended up being midday for the West Coast, and it was kind of early afternoon for the East Coast. But I'm telling you, if you guys go back and watch this show, you always think shows kind of blow ass. They're not good. You're not sure. But when they're good, you know it. And this thing we got done, I was like, holy shit, this came out great. This really came out fucking solid. So just so you guys know, if you want to watch that garage show and get a little behind the scenes stuff there, it really turned out well. It's on YouTube and it's on Facebook. I'm not sure if we broadcast anywhere else. Maybe we did or didn't. But I'm telling you, you go watch that show. That's good listening. That's some damn good family entertainment. And we went for a little over an hour. It worked all the way around. Speaking of my wife.
1 second.
Yeah.
I want to say something about the garage show, about you and my brother.
Yeah.
2 different trades. You have a machinist and a mechanic, and it was amazing to me to sit back and watch the 2 of them talk and how much your 2 trades, your 2 life experiences complemented each other. You guys can talk machinist, mechanic, and know what each other's talking about, and it's very cool. I love listening to the 2 of you.
Well, that's one of the things we come back with when it's a little bit when the world show is politics, or when the garage show is mechanic stuff. Is the first question I always ask as I go to Gen X Mom and I go, did you get it? Did any of it sink in? Because if she goes, well, no, you guys kind of talked over my head, then I feel bad because then the audience maybe didn't get it. But if you can if you can check with your wife and go, these are new topics for you. Did you? She goes, yeah, I followed along. It felt really good. Then you feel good about it because you're like, okay, then maybe I wasn't over talking it with the audience, because anybody can do that with any respective field they're in. If you're an electrician, you could over talk me. I wouldn't get everything you're saying with as an electrician. Probably a plumber, certainly as an engineer. I mean, so you try to keep things simple and just have a good time and tell some stories. It's always helpful when you think you connected with the audience on the way. I'm telling you, that garage show is worth a listen. It really was a lot of fun. Just letting you guys know that. All right. Where was I? I was on the drag and drop section of the program.
Sorry.
Uh-oh. There's a yawn. Behind the scene.
Sorry.
Speaking of my lovely wife.
Yeah.
You guys are in for a treat.
Oh, no.
And you're getting close. No, not that. I thought you deleted your OnlyFans page. There's no more of those treats out there. That's not when I talk about you and treats. That is not what I'm referring to anymore. Okay, get that out of your head. But you look like you didn't delete it. Now I'm starting to question shit. Don't look off at your you're looking. Oh, what are you talking about? You're not a fucking bird. My wife, she has something special planned for you guys. She got part of her thing in the mail today. Got her bingo set. Got some of her stuff. She really wants to do a live thing. I don't know if she's doing this with Danny H. Danny H is the Discord overlord. Side note, Discord, our Discord server is free, and it's just a bunch of chat rooms for old people, just like the old days. There's politics, there's food, there's guns, there's cars, there's music, and you just talk about what you want. Danny H is also the Blue Wrench in here on YouTube. He is your Discord overlord. He's been pruning things that need to be pruned out of there. He's been adding some stuff in for you guys. It's fun. I think, are you going to do something eventually? Is this going to happen in Discord?
It is going to happen in Discord. And if it goes really well and it becomes popular, it could be a mainstay.
So this is
and Danny does know about it. I checked with the overlord.
You better have.
I did. He knows that I'm working on this and planning it. So
the one thing about Danny, he's kind of old school. Gen X Mom says, I'd like to do some bingo stuff in Discord. He goes, I don't think so. Not happening. And she said, why not? He goes, because you didn't fill out the proper forms
in triplicate.
In triplicate, yeah. One's for Danny, one's for Gen X Talks, and the third copy is we destroy so the Russians won't get it. And that's really important. Make sure you fill out a copy just for the purpose of being destroyed.
Hoping to launch it in October. I'm really working on it.
So she's getting some stuff together. That will be a Danny H. and Gen X Mom joint venture. That'll be a lot of fun. But when that came through today, that was worth talking about. My next topic I'm having a little bit of trouble with. Might need your help with this one.
Oh, really?
Can I ask you to be kind? Can I ask you to have some rational thought? Because I'm going to submit.
You can ask me.
I'm submitting something to the jury of my peers.
Well, you can ask me.
Now, there's people I'm not going to ask. I'm not asking Trippy Pineapple. I'm not asking the Sun Valley Fox. There are specific people that need to stay out of this conversation.
Okay.
If you promise to have a kind, open, and loving heart, I might include you.
My heart is always open.
All right. So here's the problem I'm having. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury on TikTok and Facebook Blue, people I'm checking in with here. I find myself, as my age begins to advance, I'm traveling out to the car. Now, this is from the kitchen counter to my truck. I almost can't carry all of the things that need to go with me. And got to get my bottle of water, got to carry my wallet, got to get my phone, got to get my brick charger for my phone in case it goes bad. I need my sunglasses. I need my Dodger cap. I need my regular glasses in case I'm out late. I have to have clear glasses to drive home. I can't use my sunglasses at night. Both are prescription. And the list kind of goes on and on. We haven't even got to my prescriptions that I should be taking. Should I be gone for all day, there's things I got to take. For the first time in my life, I had some consideration in the wee hours of the morning before the Sun Valley Fox rudely woke me up. I was kind of having one of those daydreams, trying to figure out the problems of the universe. Now, I would have taken this to the shower and drawn it out on the board, but I can't. I can't because someone has fucked up the privileges. Now, we're going to do this for the next podcast. You guys are going to get an earful about this. She has ruined it's like someone went back in time, stepped off the path onto a bug, and came back, and everything's fucked up. But we'll get to that. I have to have these thoughts when I'm in the twilight. I don't know how to say this in a way that makes sense. Okay, that's not true. I know how to make it make perfect sense. Let me start over. I don't know how to say this in a way that seems manly. I don't think there is such thing.
Where's this kind stuff coming in?
Because your response needs to be gentle.
Oh, okay.
You're
still explaining everything.
I am, and you need to be gentle when we get to the punchline. I don't want you to laugh. Certainly don't want you to cackle at me. You need to be kind and gentle.
I'll do my best.
I don't believe in toxic masculinity. I think it's a bullshit phrase. I think there is masculinity. But I'm trying to find a way to explain this in a masculine fashion, a consideration. In trying to carry all these things out to my truck without making 4 trips, and all the things I know I should also be bringing out to my truck, there's more stuff. And I keep throwing stuff and carrying it. I'm like,
And where do you put most of this stuff?
In your purse.
In my purse.
Which you bitch and complain about on an hourly basis.
Which means he needs a purse. I mean,
not a purse.
A fanny pack.
How do we say this? No.
Backpack.
Okay. I have come to the point in my life when I need some sort of a male utensil version, a little...
Man purse?
No. Now, see, you can't say the word purse.
Backpack like Dora?
No. Now, see, you fucked up the word backpack. Why you got to say Dora and then it all screws up? No. I think I need some sort of a carrying device that looks cool, looks manly, and I don't want people to check out my carry device and then immediately go, I wonder if he's got a man bun under that hat.
Briefcase?
Okay, all right. Briefcase could work. Let's check over here on, see what we got on TikTok. Any suggestions for me over on my buddies on TikTok? That Texas Outlaw says, wow, it looks like you have lost a lot of weight. Looking great. Thank you, Texas Outlaw.
Somebody said tool bag. Bob McKinley.
127 pounds and counting. Thank you very much. Doom. Let's see. So I'm just trying to see. Mary Math's answering there too. A gym bag. Matt G over on TikTok says gym bag. Juan says tactical bag.
Tactical bag.
Ultimate sin. I like your name, man. Camo backpack. Now Havoc says a satchel. That's like as close to the feminine line as I'm willing to go.
How about a messenger bag?
Messenger bag might be good. BTB Mom says an attaché case. Gym bag from PETA.
How about a bowling ball bag?
I could try.
You're not necessarily a bowler.
No, I'm not a golfer, dude. Yeah. I might go Lebowski on that one, but I don't know. Tactical bag sounds good. One with that one.
Gun holster?
And what did he say? Levi says, check out Maxpedition.
Huh?
I don't know. It just sounds cool, though. Shoulder strap camo bag. Now,
a Superman lunchbox, Dale Rainey says.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Dale Rainey needs to go the fuck home. Need Superman lunchbox. Everybody knows I'd pick Batman. I'd pick Batman.
Batman?
I would be.
Batman has tools.
Yeah.
He has gadgets.
That's what I'm saying.
How is he a superhero? He just has gadgets. He doesn't have any superpowers. What's his superpower?
I got a story for that. Do you remember, to answer your question, do you remember the Super Friends Justice League? Gathered from the four corners of the universe. Everybody shows what they do. Superman, he rescues the train. Wonder Woman lassos the dragon. And they show Aquaman going through surfing on dolphins and doing stuff.
Yeah.
And when it gets to Batman and Robin, and the intro to Super Friends, what does it show them do? They pull up in the Batmobile.
He's the Uber driver.
Yeah, they pull up in the Batmobile. Wendy and Marvin jump in, and they drive away. Like, Batman's superpower was carpooling. I don't understand.
The Uber driver.
Yeah, but I don't get that. They showed all the others. So Batman he's a superhero. I don't care what you say.
A super Uber driver.
He's a superhero. He's Batman. I'm Batman. Okay. Nobody else sounds as badass as Batman.
All right. Hey, Casey, I don't know what platform you're on. Just gave us $5 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Casey. We appreciate that.
We really do. Thank you for that.
I don't know what platform he's from. But
So I can't see on TikTok if someone gives a gift. It doesn't come up on my screen. I don't know how to tell. Maybe Mary Mathis over there, she's a moderator. Maybe she can. I can't tell. But you guys were giving gifts over there, and they weren't super expensive, and I'm okay with that. I want you guys to don't think I'm ignoring you. I just don't see them. It used to be when you're on your phone, it comes up and it takes up your whole screen, and you can see something going on. It's just having a little bit of trouble in there, and I don't know. While I'm in there, can I do something with Mary Mathis? Let's see. She's there. No, it doesn't let me do anything with her name. Like I can't promote her or give her something there. Let's see. Let's 3 dots there. Reply, no, and put her name on there.
I don't know how you do that.
I don't know how to do that. We'll have to check that out. But it definitely, Mary Mathis is over on TikTok doing her job. All right, so
they say you need a go bag. Danny says you should have a go bag, but he has a go bag with tools.
I do. I also got a go bag with weapons, but I don't have a go bag for personal use. I always say, I saw something that caught my eye today.
What's that?
It looked like an expensive lawyer's gym bag if you were part of a high society club. But let me shut it up there. Thumbs up or thumbs down. All I want to see across there, I just want thumbs up or thumbs down on YouTube, on TikTok, on X. I'm watching you guys. I'm watching.
I like the first one.
Well, but they're all kind of the same thing.
No, they're not.
I like the one in the background. Is that's kind of like make me feel important? Who is this woman? Who is the woman? C. Who's the one? It's my wife. It's Gen X Mom. She's been part of the program for 4.5 years. Welcome aboard, C, on TikTok.
Jeremy
buddy.
B's putting a thumbs down.
Well, fuck, man. Really? Are you guys all going to give me the thumbs down? What's going on?
Aaron Fogg says, just put your personal stuff in the go bag with weapons.
Not enough room. I'm just saying. Oh, Troy Abbott says, I sell tactical bags on eBay. You want one, I can hook you up. Troy Abbott, send me an email, genxdad@genxtalks.com, genxdad@genxtalks.com. I answer my own emails.
John Morgan says, that's a man bun bag.
Wow. I'm getting the thumbs down on Facebook Blue. I'm going back over to TikTok.
Wow.
Wow, Millie, the first chick, she comes in here and she's like, nope. God damn it, really? I'm looking for thumbs up and thumbs down.
Kristen Hartman on YouTube is agreeing with me. The one on the left, like I said,
Herschel
that looks
Squirts.
like a messenger bag.
Herschel Squirts, thumbs up.
Danny H says
Randall, thumbs
total man bun bag.
No, see, God damn it. See over on TikTok, it's more funny with your son. Who's this woman? Yeah, okay, you see, let me explain something. We'll stop the entire show for Mr. C over there on TikTok. Buddy, let me explain something to you. My son does ambush videos. Do you get that? And yeah, he tries to make those funny, and I don't like ambush videos. But I'm an old radio personality from back in LA in the 80s. I like talking to friends. I like drinking whiskey and talking with my friends. This is a little bit better because it's not just radio. I don't have to wait for the call-in stuff. So I like this. So when C comes, he's better with your son who's funny. I'm not trying to be overly funny, motherfucker. I'm trying to be informative. All right? This is an information show here. And right now we're talking about tactical handbags that don't make me look like I need a man bun. So either climb on board, C from TikTok, or guess what? Here's your hat, here's your coat, there's the door. What's your hurry? You get that? So you just get exit stage left. Then when you come back, see, you can sit at the little kid table because these fine dining events from Generation X, we had where the adults sit, and even those had mismatched chairs, and everybody putting different colored napkins in their shirts. Because why? Because we all had different colored ashtrays at the tables. If you ever set up for one of those events, you'd know that. And the little kid table, which, see, that's where you're going to be going, little kid table was kind of half in the living room and half in the hallway, and the dog was running around over there, and you had to sit on whatever crate or igloo container or anything that was available. Little ottomans got drug over there. That's where you get to go, buddy. When you come back to the show next time, just sit over there, all right? Are you up to speed now? Have we stopped the show long enough to address your concerns about what's funny, what's not, why the ambush videos are with my son, what I'm doing over here? Good. Glad you're coming on board. God damn it. I don't mind taking half the fucking program to explain to stuff, but you know what? It's a little bit tough with C over on TikTok. I didn't bring my fucking crayons, so you had to just hope for the best here. All right, where was I?
Oh, Lord.
So did we decide that those...
I guess I'm not supposed to be here, obviously.
According to C. But if all of a sudden you left because of C on TikTok, I don't know. That's about as close to Civil War as you can get, because there's a lot of people that come to see you, not me. I guarantee it.
Why don't you hydrate for 1 second?
I can't. I have no hydration.
Where is it?
I don't know. I didn't.
Again, he's losing more things.
Wow. Well, if I had a man satchel.
A man satchel.
Whatever they're called, I would have fucking had it, but I didn't have
Troy
it. So.
Abbott on Facebook says that's too yuppie looking.
All right, Troy, GenXDad at GenXTalks.com. Send me a link. Let me look at some stuff. I'm just thinking I'm at a point in my life where I need to do this, but I got to be able to pull off the cool factor.
Kelly Dick says the third one because it looks like a purse. Ha ha.
No, I got to be able to pull off the cool factor on this. I do. None of this is going to matter if I can't pull off the cool factor.
Aaron says a bug out bag, but he has one.
Yeah, I know, but maybe he's got them in blue, or so. I don't know. Just don't give me
Troy Abbott.
Yeah.
Email him.
Yeah, Troy Abbott. Don't email her because she'll pick out one and just send it to me. I don't want that. All right.
Wow.
Where was I?
Christopher Sevick on YouTube gifted 5 Gen X Talks memberships just now.
Thank you very much. All right, let's get back to something serious here. Now, you guys know that we relocated from the Southern California area, and we ended up in the Northern Nevada area by choice. We love it up here, love the people. Every now and then, since I got up here, when I'm going through Google gives me some stupid shit to worry about. This one was another one, and see the drag and drop section of the program. It needs a little drag, it needs a little drop. We'll do that right there. Okay, for those of you on vertical, that was what the drag and drop section is. Those of you on horizontal, everything's right where it's supposed to be. Okay, this came through the screen. 11 picture-perfect main streets in Nevada.
Okay.
All right, so I thought I'd go scroll through there because...
Of course you did.
Loop Studios are in Minden.
Yes.
We bought some property to build on in Dayton. Dayton's a super small town. I'd love to see some Dayton representation in there. There was no Minden. There was no Las Vegas. There was no Reno. There was no... The big cities were left out. You're looking for picture-perfect Main Street. It's not the Bellagio and the Paris with some guy handing out nudie pictures for getting blowjobs on the street. No, they did not pick that. There was 11 on here. I didn't get super complicated with it, but I'm going to tell you one that I agreed with completely. First one that I agreed with was Virginia City.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people go, that's just a tourist trap. All right. It's a tourist trap, but it's fucking got a ton of history.
Yes.
I can't wait to go there and spend a full day walking around. And you know what I do? While the little missus shops and buys trinkets to stick to the refrigerator that you do. Oh, another drag and drop. How come that one's all fucked up? I got to drag and drop that one too, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize on the vertical. Didn't even see that. Drag and drop. Okay, there you go. I want to find an old timer. I got to find the dude who's 90 years old, sitting in a rocking chair, lived there his whole life, and I want to buy him a beer, a shot of whiskey, or a sandwich, and just talk to him. Before that guy, I want to find the oldest guys in the neighborhood. I want to find the oldest bar and the guy who frequents that bar. And they say, oh, you didn't talk to Jeb. He shows up Friday nights at 8. I'll fucking be there. I will go to Virginia City and I will sit and talk to these old cats until I learn everything I can. That's what I do, and I'm not ashamed. So
wasn't that the home of the Comstock lode up there?
Yeah,
that mining area up there.
The biggest gold rush in the western United States.
I read Virginia City was made by the Chinese that came through there. That
wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. So there's a ton of stuff I want to go do. So when they put this on the list, I was in. I got it. There is a stretch of that when you stop, you could stand there and go, this is a bitchin' Main Street town. All right. Now, let's get through 9 other ones. Let's just skip 9 other ones that were kind of like, okay, they put Tonopah, they put Yerington on there. These are just, all right, yeah, they're okay. But this one bothered me.
Why?
Because they put on Gardnerville, which is kind of, Minden and Gardnerville are kind of the same town. They're separated by a sign. That's about it. The sign says you're leaving one and go. They're really together. Both
There's
towns,
no curtain that opens up in the middle of the street
No.
and says, oh,
but together they make a small town. They're not even a small town by themselves.
No.
But this was high on the list of what did we say? 11 perfect main streets in Nevada. This is a picture they showed for Gardnerville. Now I want you guys to look at this. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
What?
I submit to you, this is a bunch of people dressed as convicts racing a coffin down the street. This is the picture. They didn't wait till it was dusk and have beautiful lighting and look at this wonderful shot, very few cars, and look at this Main Street America with all these antique buildings and things and a few light. No. And I've been through Gardnerville many, many times. I'm not even a trained professional photographer and I could have picked a better picture than this, but this is what they submitted. Hey, Gardnerville, we'd like you to go to your city council and come up with a beautiful picture. We've nominated you as one of the 11 top cities for a beautiful, perfect Main Street America. And you know what? They must have called down to City Hall on a Sunday when all the regular people had gone home. And some dumb motherfucker answered the phone and said, all right, I got a picture for you. Well, it has to be Main Street. No worries. Turns out these are coffin races in Gardnerville. It's an event.
Oh.
Now, I'm not sure if I didn't read what that was all about. I'm not sure if that was just started out as a joke. It was like, put your mother-in-law in there and let's hurry her to the grave. Or in fact, then it turned into anybody you don't like, your husband, your ex-husband, let's hurry them to the grave. Let's put you in the coffin and race you down the street. Ha ha, it's a joke. But hurry up, coffin racing? That has got to be the most encouraging, let's get you to the grave as quick as that's a real fucking thing in Gardnerville. But why did they submit this fucking picture as main? This was the picture. I didn't go find this. This was what came up in their 11 beautiful main streets.
All right.
Okay, so there it is, Gardnerville. All right, I don't know. I just the one I agreed with was Virginia City, ladies and gentlemen, and I submit to you the one that was full of shit was Gardnerville, and I don't know why they picked that, but they did. Do you have anything in the sheets before we continue? I'll let you clean out. What do you got?
I do. John Williams Bay on YouTube says, I think you both are hilarious and keep it real.
Thank you.
Josh D is a member for 33 months tonight on YouTube. Drop 'em. General promised a night of gun talk in Discord someday.
Do you want me to go to Discord room and talk about guns? Wants me to turn myself in? All of the weapons and have them on
Why are you
display
getting
behind
on
me?
me?
Because you're the one who brought it up. I blame you.
Drop 'em did.
All right, listen. I didn't say it was your fault. I just said I was blaming you.
I was just the messenger.
Got that?
Yeah.
Not your fault, but you are getting blamed.
Sean MacArthur over on Facebook. General and Mama X, a little light, but here's 200 stars from the Happy Jamaican.
Pretty.
Stay blessed. Thank you so much, Sean MacArthur.
Thank you for that. Sean's always around on Facebook. Does a good job there. Thank you.
Johnny O on Facebook. Thanks for the show earlier today. It was great to see and hear you both.
Uh-oh. Michael Crawford over on Facebook Blue says, come on now. We can't call them convicts anymore. In Oregon, it's considered person in custody. Fucking hey, these are convicts running coffins down the road. They're not people in custody. These are assholes dressed as convicts with ball and chain and sledgehammers from the 20s. That's what I saw. I'm with you, Michael Crawford. I'm with you.
John Morgan for $2 said the CDL trans-identified as a Mac.
Okay.
I'm just saying that he paid $2 to tell you that.
The Christina Dvorak laptop identified as a Mac and everything turned to shit. Okay. What else we got on Facebook Blue? Anybody else hanging out there?
Dawn Marie on TikTok says her husband carries a backpack. Levi Pike on TikTok says, dude, I carry a small backpack, a daily small backpack.
Michael Alport over on Facebook Blue says, I will be pissed if Mama X leaves because of some dumbass on TikTok. He was very much to the point. A little protective there, Michael. A little protective of. He's like, no, we're not putting up with dumbasses on TikTok. The hot chick stays. All right, I'm with you.
Well, there's something going on TikTok we got to find out. It says Gen X Talks Fan Club has completed the first stage of the club quest and unlocked a gift all fans can now send to celebrate.
Far out, man. I'm not sure what... See, I'm on TikTok right now.
Yes, you are.
There's Claire Smart, Caliban Morningstar, Mace. I'm looking at Biker Trash, but they have little numbers next to them. I don't know what they mean. I'm not TikTok savvy. But it says like 17, 14. Are those like if they joined a certain club or a group or something? Because Mary Mathis has one to the right of her name that says number 1. I don't know. Over on TikTok, I love you guys, but I don't know I don't know what that means on TikTok when the numbers come up. I'll have to get educated on that. But I'm just saying, I'm reading some of your comments. I'm going through some stuff over here. Cherry Limeade, what happened to your kid? Nothing. He's around. He's just not allowed here. He does fucking ambush videos.
He's got
and
a
he just
big boy
stays there.
job now.
He does. He's working big boy stuff out there. Dudome said, no, they're inmates, very few. DCP says, no, they're inmates, very few convicts still exist. Well, if they're convicted, isn't that a convict? If you get convicted of a crime, you're a convict.
That's usually what it means.
John says he's a Nevada native. Also should have been spent a lot of time in Placerville, California. Read up on the hanging tree. No. I'm pretty familiar with Placerville. Some good stuff up there. A lot of history. I'm just saying. I'm bouncing back and forth between TikTok and Facebook Blue, seeing what's going on there.
All right.
But what else you got in the sheets?
Levi Pike over on TikTok sent you a tiny dinosaur as a gift.
Thank you, I think.
Yes. Let's see. People are, what the hey? Most wives are the mechanic's helpers, LOL.
True story.
He also said, when my husband and I road trip travel, we listen to past shows, makes the day go by fast.
Far out, or put you to sleep. Be careful. Don't drive and listen to the shows. My voice will put your ass to sleep. Boring as hell. Go ahead.
What the hey, again, is asking, are you guys going to have a storefront in town when you get settled? Like a brick and mortar?
No, we don't have that kind of following.
We have a merch store online.
Which we're building, but it's got some cool shit in there.
The Texas Outlaw on TikTok wants to know, what was your first car? Always wanted to ask.
Yeah.
He doesn't like saying that one.
1978.
Here it comes.
Ford Pinto. Red.
It was
with
hot.
Fake red carpet and fake red leather interior. Not even a good stereo in it.
It's hot.
It was a babe magnet. You pull up with your 78 Ford Pinto. I didn't even have the cool full hatchback. No. I had the trunk. When you pull up behind a Ford Pinto, the way those things are shaped, it looks like a fat lady in a dress with your tires look like two little feet. It's taken out there, like two little black shoes and a fat lady in a dress. That's how I view it. All right.
All right.
So where are we?
Brent Went Fishing just gifted 5 memberships on YouTube. Thank you so much, Brent.
Thanks, Brent.
Fishing.
Chris White said his first car was a 69 Chevelle 2 Nova.
Wow.
Hey, well, fuck you, Chris. I was poor. I didn't have that. Michael Dawson checking in. He's over there saying hello to Mary Mathis.
Stuart on TikTok says, hi from South Wales, UK. I listen to your podcast every week. Thank you so much, Stuart. That's sweet of you.
Yeah, good stuff in there. All right, so let me go back over to the drag and drop section of the program. We have more stuff to get to. Calm your tits. We're getting there. All right, where was I? Oh, boom. Did I get to that? Okay, so a lot of you, because we've mentioned traveling, we've mentioned, that we bought a piece of property, but we didn't have a place to live. So we leased a house in Minden for a couple years. And so we have a home base of operation to do some stuff. And then you guys, no. And I get into these chat groups with you guys, and it's always about motorhomes and fifth wheels. I got you. My wife and I could probably survive in a big fifth wheel and do okay. We're not picky. We're down home country people. We're not picky about what we're living and where we're going. We don't care. As long as we're together and it's clean and it's warm and it's dry, we got some food, we're good. But we also have 2 dogs that I would kick the shit out of if I was that close to them for that long. We also have a almost 20-year-old son who we can't get rid of. 4 boys, 4 girls, raised 8. I raised 32 children this last batch of 8. He's the baby of the family. He's also the one you see. You ever wonder what a Gen X thinks? Welcome to Gen X Talks. And Dad, that dumb kid. Yeah, him. He's still here. He's got a big boy job working for Ben Matlock.
Never lost a case.
Never lost a case. Out at the USA Parkway stuff, working for Tesla and doing some stuff out there, building their gears. But he still lives here. I couldn't do living in a motorhome with him.
For those of you on YouTube, Iceman from Bodfish has just checked in the chat, said just dipping in to say hi and to see what you all are up to. So everyone say hi to the Iceman.
Iceman from Bodfish. Just so you know, what am I doing? I'm being me. It's the only thing I'm good at anymore. That's all I can do. Can't pretend to be somebody else. Kind of stuck with the thing I got going. So the camper thing, you guys are like, no. You don't know about the campers today. I'm like, I know about fucking campers. No, General. You don't know about motorhomes today. Yeah, I fucking know about motorhomes. So then we get into a discussion yesterday, and you guys keep showing me, not this picture. Hang on. I got the wrong one there. So this one up here. You guys keep showing me this one. This is the motorhome you guys keep sending me. Now, for those of you on the drag and drop section, look at this. We got to do a little drag. We got to do a little drop. This is the motorhome. And you guys are, no, General, this is the one. This is the one. It's got the double, triple slide out roof. It's got the double, triple quad slide on the side. It's got staircases front and back. It's like go gadget park, and everything like a transformer comes apart. And I'm listening. I'm trying to have a serious conversation in chat room with you motherfuckers about this. And you guys got me drugging as we're going on. And there's 19 of you guys explaining how this is the one I need to buy. Now, not only are you full of shit, it's $1.7 million for this thing, but I know motorhomes. I know a little something about motorhomes. I know some rich people that have some very rich people motorhomes. And guess what they don't have? They don't have this one because it doesn't exist. They get all the way done and they say, how would you describe this motorhome? I go, non-existent. It does not a real fucking motorhome, you dipshits. And they say, no, that General. Can you imagine this? Drive this home, gather up Gen X mom, gather up Mama X, the queen, put her in this thing, and you go anywhere. Where would you park it? I said, how about Fantasyland? Because it doesn't fucking exist. So I had to go back with the link and go through the stuff with you guys. And I found this article with the links that go through to show you what it really looks like. This is what it really fucking looks like. This is the actual motorhome. Yes, it had a little slide out for a car, which, just so you know, is the dumbest thing ever invented. Do you realize how much cargo space you waste by having a spot for your fucking car to go in? How dumb that is. Now it looks cool, and Bill Gates probably thinks he needs 6 of these things. I got you. But like Elon would go, I'm not fucking wasting my money on that shit. There's no way. That's dumb. This was the actual motorhome compared to what you guys were trying to shove up my ass in the chat room on that. So just so you know, I love you guys, but that thing didn't exist. This is the actual one. Can we please move on from where we were? Thank you. Oh, my God. All right, Gen X Mom, anything in between the sheets? I'm going to take a look over on TikTok.
All right, would you like some water? I have water. Just
no, I'm good.
Water. Okay, so...
William Samuelson says, that's a motorhome from the Groovy movie. I didn't see that. Maybe that was a prop. Thanks for that, Williams. I appreciate you.
I don't know. There's nothing in the sheets right now.
Jarvis says, please, man, that's just unnecessary. The only thing I could see that for, Jarvis, because Jarvis is over talking to me on TikTok. Jarvis, we could probably get laid pretty easy with that. You just cruise up and down with that thing. I think chicks are going to jump on board no matter what. I'm not saying it's a Bang Brothers situation, but I bet it'd be fucking close.
T-Bone76 over on YouTube gifted 5 Gen X Talks memberships tonight.
Okay, now I'm still new to how TikTok works behind the scenes. I got the camera part. That's why the handsome factor is turned all the way up. I think we can agree. I got the microphone part. The voice has the octaves that is sonorous and pleasing to your ears. But I don't got the behind the scenes stuff. But a thing popped up, said Betty Ninja shared the live.
Cool.
Now, does that mean that she's now broadcasting on her channel what we're broadcasting on ours?
I have no idea, unless she just
shared a link.
Shared a link.
I don't know. I don't know what that means, but I'm figuring out. Here's another one. HOF conservative. Where's your son? What is wrong with me? Am I chopped liver? Where's your son? Where's your son? Okay, ambush videos irritating the piss out of me. Son, Not a fan of those. Radio personality from the 80s back in L.A., talking to people I like, hanging out, having some shots of whiskey live, making this kind of like a virtual bar where we can all drink and tell stories. Digging that part. Guess who's not allowed in the bar? He's not 21. Quit asking me where my fucking son is. I should say which
YouTube,
one.
People on YouTube where I'm at, you could go down to that share button right either next to the chat or underneath the general right there, and you can share it with somebody in your friend list, and that will let people know that we are live and our stream is up. That's what that means.
Kay Crane said, nice beard, Pops. Thank you very much.
Wow.
It's coming along nice. He didn't use a guy, so he's got like, hey, nice beard. However, he wanted to say glorious. I told
you that this morning.
He did want to use the word glorious when it came to this. Now, you guys are wondering, I know the people on TikTok and Facebook Blue, they're going around going, why are there all so many women hanging out with this? Well, I got to tell you, it's partially my fault. Ladies out there, I know you'd like to scroll on, but you just can't help yourselves. Because when you stop and you see, when it comes up on your feed and you look, you're like, whoa, do I not have the soulful eyes of a cow? I do. Makes you stop and look, but you stop because, ladies, I can turn this down, but I can't turn it off. I got it dialed down to about a 4 right now. You'd be here all night. If I dial this up to an 8 or 9, you'd stop fixing your kid's dinner and forget your husband's name. That's just a true story.
Men over here are being a little... Josh D says, do you use a beard straightener, General?
It's all natural.
Christopher Sevick says, that beard needs to be trimmed and colored.
Who said that?
Christopher Sevick.
Hey, Christopher, fuck you. It does need a little bit of a trim. Got a little bit of the Grizzly Adams things going on. I admit that.
Voodoo that you do says, dude, my goatee makes all the milkshakes come to the yard.
That's what I'm saying. That is literally a panty dropping event when you get. I'm putting it out there.
Sandy's Brandy.
Yeah, Sandy's Brandy.
Brandy says, you're very hypnotizing, General. I don't think you've ever been called hypnotizing.
Well,
Brandy.
Not by you. Sandy's Brandy?
Sandy's, Sandy.
Yeah.
It's her Brandy.
The same person or not the same person? No.
Sandy's Brandy.
But her name was Sandy.
Right, and her friend's name is Brandy.
Oh, Sandy's Brandy. So she just her name isn't Sandy's Brandy, it's just Brandy.
Correct.
But she's Sandy's Brandy.
Correct.
Well, she's just about ready to be the General's Brandy. Because as we dim the lights and we bring the microphone in close, your job is to turn the bass up on your speakers and bring those speakers in real close to your ears. Lean in with me a little bit and drop my voice an octave or two. Let you know something special just for you, Brandy. Right now, I'm thinking about you and only you. This message is for you. I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate it when you give a comment. Something a little special just for me. Now, I know you and I have to share this moment with others. It's like a candlelight dinner for 3,000. Not as intimate as you and I would like. But for the moment, just for this moment, it's all we got. Don't you forget about that. When you're thinking about the beard, when you're thinking about this after the show's over and the room has gone quiet and everything gets dark and silent on your end, close your eyes and remember this voice. It'll ring true. You just got to give it a shot.
And Sandy just said, and now he has a new stalker. Brent went fishing, goes, we got tonight.
Hey, I did that whole thing with a straight face. I didn't break stride at all.
He's singing the song.
Here we go.
Josh H. says, be careful, you will make them all blush.
Well, that's a side effect. I can tell you. There's a side effect of what's going on. All right. Back to the drag and drop section of the program. Where was I?
I have no idea.
All right. So I don't bother you guys. Part of the thing with Gen X Talks as a brand, as a whole, there's a lot of facets, a lot of ins and outs, a lot of wherefores and what have yous. Any of you that are on Instagram or Facebook, not just the short videos, not just the live streams, you guys see the memes, the little nostalgia stuff that Gen X Mom has been taking over that and done really well. She's built the membership up. So far, it's great. And I started to help out too because I started to make things, and I really like doing that. Take a little bit of time during the day, and she put some up, I put some up. I put one up today that I think should get 10,000 views in the first 5 minutes. We should be at 500,000. Only we're not. And I don't know why. It's like people didn't recognize what I did here. Now, I'm going to show it to you. I don't bore you guys. Here's a meme. Here's a meme. Here's a meme. Do you know why I don't do that? Because it's fucking like when you go to a family get-together and some woman comes up and shows you all the pictures of her grandkids. And you got to sit there and act interested. Don't tell me you haven't gone through this. You have. Fuck you. You have. So have I. So I'm not doing that. But you know what? I want to show you one that I thought was a home run. Turns out not to be. Read this one to me out loud, Gen X Mom, when it appears on your screen, please.
That face you make when you fake drown to make out with Wendy Peppercorn. Peppercorn, sorry.
How come nobody got this? This is fucking hilarious. I thought this was great. This was brilliant. And nothing. Dead air. It's like people didn't know what I was talking about. Now, did I partially steal this idea from other places? Of course. I haven't had an original thought in my head since 1973. Have you guys seen this before? Maybe. But so what? We're not talking about that event. We're talking about this event. Talking about when I posted it. How come I'm like the only cat who got this? There wasn't even anybody who'd even said, no one. Do you know what someone should have said? Someone should have said, "You're killing me, Smalls."
Except that's not an 80s movie. Just so you know.
No, but it's based like in the 70s.
Okay.
It's kind of and so
some
what?
people are saying they got it and they laughed at it.
Yeah. Well, thanks. You know what, you guys?
One person said, "Nope, not a clue."
Thanks for the courtesy laugh. That's like when you get a golf clap. That's barely anything. That's a courtesy laugh. That's just a golf clap. Like,
Becca Rowland. What's a Wendy Peppercorn?
Who said that?
Becca Rowland.
Oh my God. Becca Rowland did not ask me who Wendy Peppercorn was.
I'm just passing.
And you know what? Guess what? Some kids that were born in the 70s, you know, they're in their 12, 13, 15-year-old range when this came out. They're Gen Xers. It doesn't have to be 80s. This is, you know what's a solid movie?
Eric O'Donnell said it's a good dad meme.
Yeah, it's fucking great. Yeah, see, Penny gave me a gulp. And DG over there on TikTok, he goes, "That's Squints." He fucking knew. He fucking knew right now what's going on. What? I don't know. You guys over on Instagram, you guys fucking just ruined my day. Little nod to something to shout out here that we thought was important when we were doing all the stuff over at the Foxhole. This is my brother-in-law. He is the patriarch of the Gen X Talks family. He's been the patriarch ever since my wife is his sister. They're brother and sister. Ever since the elder statesman of the family passed on years ago, he became the patriarch. So we do stuff with him. Out of respect, we give him all the acknowledgement we're supposed to. And look what he was wearing today. Two Bear. Anybody remember Two Bear? Anybody remember Two Bear? He was an executive staff member and our personal security at our in-person live events. He's really just followed Gen X Mom around. He didn't give shit about me. And he was your personal security at every event for years. This guy would just take you everywhere you wanted to go. And he's like, "I'm just being security." Bullshit. He's like hanging out with my wife. Don't think I don't know. I fucking know. But Sun Valley Fox was wearing an old Gen X Talks Route 66 car show shirt from years ago. He was having one of those. I thought I'd take a quick snapshot, let you guys to remember Two Bear, just to show you that even the Sun Valley Fox, the top guy in the Gen X Talks family, knows when to dig deep and show respect. Old school. So thank you for doing that. We appreciate that. I still have a few of those shirts left. If you guys want one, email me, genxdad@genxtalks.com. I'll send you one. We got a few left over from years ago. All right. And I think that was it. I should have started at the beginning of the show with this, but I'll end with it. If you guys didn't get notified, if you're watching this late or you're watching a rerun, if you don't know what a rerun is, leave the live stream.
You're on the wrong channel.
You're on the wrong spot. Leave. If you don't know what a rerun is, you don't belong here. Get the fuck out.
Summers were made for reruns.
That's right. Join Patreon. The moderators can put up the link right now. It's $1. We really appreciate the $1, but you join one time on Patreon, you can scroll back through 4.5 years of behind the scenes stuff. That's one benefit. There's a lot of shit in there. You can be there for days binge watching all of the stuff that for members only, not fit for public consumption. That's one. But the most important thing is anybody who joins this on any platform, if you join Patreon, we send out an email about half an hour before the show. That's it. We don't bother you guys at all. You get an email, "Hey, we're going live on the radio," because we have our own radio station, kgxtradio.com, kgxtradio.com. That's our radio station. You can go on. You get an email says we're going on the radio. We're going on the show. I did one tonight because I'm getting emails from people saying Facebook didn't tell me you guys were live. TikTok didn't tell me you were live. YouTube didn't let me know. Yeah, they do hold channels back sometimes. Well, they can't stop this. These are smoke signals. We can send. You remember what smoke? You don't know what smoke signals are. Fuck, who am I talking to? How am I talking to a bunch of people that don't know what fucking smoke signals are? Okay, I'll try not to use terms like smoke signals and reruns. This is a device which we can send you a personal message letting you know that we have joined a live stream in 30 minutes or so. Copy? Good. Glad you're coming along with me. Join Patreon, you get to see the shit. All right, back to...
Disney Mama Sammy Joe's checking in, member for 37 months, says, what a crazy 3 years it's been. Thinking of when we had dinner at Disneyland and how the general was charged $70 for parking, and him and Trip waited outside while Mama X and I shopped at World of Disney.
That was a bullshit event. Bullshit.
That's her memory.
Yeah, well, it did happen. Here's Penny. I like Penny Dad. Who are these people? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who we are.
I don't know.
I don't have a good self-description. You'll have to make something up. See, Hobby over on TikTok said share it alive. It's kind of cool to, there's so much goes on TikTok that I don't understand. I got to pay attention to a little bit more.
TikTok, Josephine sent you 5, looks like cat gifts on there. And then WTF over. Mary, please order the General Filthy Drink Mix. It's black cherry mix for old fashions. That's what they're sending you over there.
Far out. Now, here's the problem. See, I'm over on Facebook Blue.
Yes, you are.
Shane Pinson's over there. He's talking. But Angela White says Sun Valley Fox was awesome today, but it's grayed out. No one can see it. And why would Angela White's comment be that way? Now, let's see. I can hit unhide. Okay, now it's back up. But why would Facebook block her thing, Angela White, on, is there something wrong with what she says?
I have no idea.
I don't get it. Okay, Michael Alport, his is now blocked too.
I don't know.
Hot lifeguard that you
You'll have to have a chat with Mary Mathis.
I don't understand why. This is on Facebook Blue, I said.
Oh, on Facebook. I have no idea. Talk to Shy.
Oh, now guess what? Shiloh's blocked.
I don't know.
Who blocks? Why is Facebook blocking our moderator? People have regular comments over here, and they're being hidden, and we're not doing it. Robert K. Battle. He just asked Shiloh how her day's going, and Facebook, their algorithm hit it.
Right.
I don't get what's going on. What the fuck is going on with Facebook?
So are we finishing up for the night?
We can be. You guys are going to get a message when we're done about going to Discord. I don't think I'm going to Discord tonight because I've done 2 shows today. Got some stuff I got to do. But Discord is where we all hang out between shows. Discord, discord.gg/Gen X Talks. You just sign up with your email. It doesn't cost you anything. We don't send you any emails. We don't sell your stuff. It's just old school chat rooms where we hang out, and there's some video rooms. People go in. There's 9 or 12 people just got their cameras on, shooting the shit about stuff. Danny H is your Discord overlord. When you see Danny H in there, he's the fucking guy to go to. You have a suggestion, you have a complaint, someone's being a dick, tell Danny H, because that is Generation X chat rooms. It has one rule, just one. Don't be a dick. It even says it when you join. Here's the rules for the chat room. Do not be a dick. That's it. That's the only rule when you're hanging out with us over there. So we appreciate you guys taking your time. Is there anything else in the sheets before we go?
Nope, that's it.
Well, the light is green. The trap is clean. It's time to call it a day. It is 7:05 Los Angeles time here on the West Coast, broadcasting from the Loop Studios outside of Minden, Nevada. I want to thank you guys for showing up. Remember 2 things in life, because I don't know where you're tuning in from. There's so many things going on. AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps you tuned in on the Armed Service Radio Network. I have no way of knowing, but I do appreciate you showing up. Remember 2 things in this life. Number 1, wherever you go, well, there you are. And number 2, I'll catch you guys on the flip side, because I'm out, baby. I got to go.
Bye-bye.